If you are interested in the story with a dreamy fairy tale, like My Little Pony or Barbie Mary Fuzzer, then you would be off somewhere else. In this story, not only there is no romance, no comedy in the beginning, no happiness in the middle, and there are not a few happy in the end. It is my solemn duty to bring the light to the mystic story of the greatest detective, as it happened in the 1988. But you in the audience have no such obligation, and I would advise all our viewers to turn away immediately and watch something more present instead. The story will be esoteric, enigmatic, precarious, and jeopardized. A word which here means inexplicable and sophisticated. That is because not very many crazy things happen in this story.
Morning. Can you tell me what happened?
Okay. Female Asian, age around 20. Her throat was cut from left to right. No defense mark. And yeah, we found some kind of animal fur and footprint that we can identify what kind of animal is it.
Wait, I'm really confused. What's actually happened? It seemed like an animal attacked. Why her throat was cut?
Yeah, me too. And the witness over there. She was the first one who found the body.
Excuse me, miss. Can you tell me what happened? How can you find a body?
Well, I was walking home as usual, and I faced down to search for my key, and then I saw the bus stand on the floor, and I followed it and found the body. So I called 911 immediately.
And did you see anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. Nothing serious to me.
They have spent weeks of research trying to discover the precise cause of death, but they finally realized that even gathering all the police in the country to work on the case is useless for them.
According to the evidence we have so far, I don't think that we can solve the case. It's more complicated than I thought.
So what do you want to say exactly?
What I want to say is, I think we should hire a private detective.
It sounds like a good idea, but I need more detail about the detective. Do you have in mind? And do you have any details on their compensation or their experience?
Of course, here is the detail about the greatest detective that we looked up so far.
Detective number 1, Mori Kokoro. 38 years old. He is a very famous Japanese private detective and a very talented person who can solve cases even in his sleep. Case quality is about 98%. His compensation is about 100,000 to 200,000 pounds. Detective number 2, Sherlock Holmes. 25 years old. He is a consulting detective who might be related to the greatest detective Sherlock Holmes. Case quality is about 87%. His compensation is about 50,000 to 80,000 pounds.
Thank you for the information. And who do you think is the most suitable for this case?
In my opinion, I think detective number 1, Mr. Kokoro. He fit this case because he's so talented and he has a high case quality.
I think Detective number 2 is the one for this case. Although he has a lower case code length, it's acceptable and his compensation is not too high. Also, he's related to Sherlock Holmes. That's the most important thing.
I like Mr. Kokoro, but his compensation is too high. Our department cannot afford that. But for Mr. House, well, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, so we should hire him. Alright guys, we get our detective and please contact him, call him, email him, anything, and prepare our next agenda for our next meeting. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Hello, this is Sherlock House Investigation. Watson is speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Watson. This is Johnny Depp from London Police Crime Investigation Department. I would like to talk to Mr. Howe, please.
Sorry, Mr. Howe is in the middle of something right now. Can I have a message or perhaps I can help you?
Oh, yes, please. Can you tell him that we have a case for him and we would like to meet him in person to discuss the case thoroughly?
Alright, I will give the message to him and could you please send me lovely information about the case through an email?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I will tell Mr. House to call back as soon as possible.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Here, the information about the case.
Interesting. But I want to know how much can they afford. Can you please call them back and tell them I want to know more about the case?
No problem.
Hello, this is London Police Crime Investigation Department. Johnny Depp speaking. What can I do for you?
Hi, Mr. Depp. I am Watson from Sherlock Holmes Investigation. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Watson. I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling to arrange the meeting and discuss the agenda.
Oh, do you have any more points?
Yes, I do. Have you received the agenda?
Yes, I have. We suggest the 13th of April at 10 a.m.
The time is acceptable, but we can't make the 13th as Mr. House will be away until 17th. How about the 18th of April at 10 a.m.? Is that okay?
I think it will be fine. Any other parts?
From my point of view, there is some part missing. Is negotiating and compensation okay with you?
Sure. I would like to add it after we discuss the case.
So we have agreed on the date 18 April and the time is 10 a.m. at the London Police Crime Investigation Department. I will check and confirm the date and time of the meeting in writing. So could you redo the agenda as discussed and email it to me?
Of course, we will do it right away.
Good morning, Mr. House. How are you? Thanks for coming.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Great to finally meet you in person. Have you received the agenda?
Yeah, I suppose.
Great, shall we start the meeting?
Sure.
And then the police tell all the story to him about the victim, suspect, and clue. But Mr. Howe disregards everything he says. But
If you understand the case and author is then we should move on to our next topic.
Okay, I understand it very well. Please continue.
Mr. House, about the compensation, I'm glad that you are interested in this case and we are excited about the possibility of working with you as well. However, this position is budgeted at £45,000.
Okay, I'm not sure whether this is gonna work with our budgets, but let me look into it. I will give you an answer after I discuss with my team.
well, it looked like he was discontented about compensation, but he wanted to jump in. and solve the case so badly? Does he have some special offer or not?
Sir, I definitely understand budgeting issue and I want to be flexible for working with your team. I am still excited about the case. Would you like to explore whether 60,000 bond is possible given my specific experience and shorter investigation time?
Well, I was able to get approval for trying a salary of £50,000 to close the case in 1 month. Given how much we all want you in our team.
Okay, deal. When can I start the work?
You can start it right away. Miss Deb will lead you to the body.
Oh, great. It's so nice working with you.
It's my pleasure to work with you as well.
Oh, poor detective. He never know what is coming after he involved in this case. But one thing we sure know is he didn't come to play.
Any clue?
Not much. Female, age 19 to 25. Married, but their relationship was on the rock. During a day, she worked at Reset and become around single when the sun goes down.
How could you know she is married? She was too young.
She had got fake dye on her ring finger.
What is it?
It's on a report.
It seems like we've got a lot of what we need. Where should we go next?
You probably start a crime scene. What is the cut upstairs again?
Throat cut from left to right and breathing today.
Throat cut, foot spin, animal fur. Seem to be something mysterious. This is going to be so much fun.
Should we go ask people around here? Perhaps they've seen something useful. Excuse me, madam. On that night, did you hear or see something odd around here?
Oh! I didn't hear anything that night. All I could hear was the sound of the rain. It's raining cats and dogs, you know? But when the rain stopped, I heard something like a roar of no man or the animal that I ever heard. Then I come down to have a glass of water. But then I saw the beast with a furry face through the window. So I hurried back to the bed. So scary.
Did you see a furry animal that night?
No, I didn't see anything. Like, why?
Someone testified that they saw a furry creature. Plus, we have found related evidence, so we assume that it was some kind of beast or a monster.
That's weird. I never, ever had seen anything like that before.
Well, excuse me then.
This is why it's getting more complicated.
If it's not monster, then what is it?
I'm the tell. Let's go, son. Game on.
Leave me again! What? Oh!
Sherlock!
This chat doesn't seem easy. Could you arrange the meeting? We have something to negotiate. Thank you for coming to talk to me today. Let's not waste our time. Let's get down to the business.
I agree. What can I do for you?
You probably heard that I received a threatening letter and attack. According to what happened, this case put me and my assistant in great danger. So I would like to renegotiate my compensation as I'm taking more risk.
Please do go on, Mr. House. You have my full attention.
However, I was hoping we could reconcile it. I've got intimidation that I might be better during the investigation, combined with the progress that I can solve this case so far.
What amount approximately are we talking about?
I would like to be the more comfortable accepting the salary of $100,000 for this role.
It's quite too high, Mr. House. It would be out of reach. I'm afraid that we would be able to offer big payment in this case.
I understand you is too high, so I have the order to offer you with right influence.
Will that mention I could offer £100,000 life insurance and a £60,000 salary?
I am afraid that might not be enough to close the deal. We are holding the biggest clue that could help you close the case.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. House. What about £65,000 and £100,000 of life insurance? That's my last offer.
Alright, deal. Thank you very much. It's always be pleasure doing business with you.
Well, it seems like our grandiose detective already has what he wants. What is his next move? Can he try to ask someone for help?
What do we do next? We seem to have reached a dead end.
No, not yet. I still have one last card.
Are you serious? He always put us at a disadvantage.
It won't happen again this time. Call him quickly. I don't want to waste any second.
Hello, it's John Watson from House Investigation.
Hi, Dr. Watson. I know you, but why are you calling me?
Sherlock would like to see you tonight, if it's
Oh, of
possible.
course. I have got plenty of time for my best friend. I will send you the location.
Okay, fine, thanks.
He always work fast. Come on, we need to get ready. So, you probably heard the news.
Of course, Beauty and the Beast. What a title.
So you know we did it, right?
I don't know for sure, but I have a little thing for you, if you're interested.
How much do you want?
£50 for this basic information.
What if I want a special one?
Our special information is £100, but if you want it all, I will give you £400.
That's totally unacceptable. I'll give you £200.
You asking too much. I can give you Mr. Howe. What about 350?
200 with 50% discount for my wholesale in Hawaii.
I'm the one who is on the short end.
Then 250 with a 50% of exchange with all the information. This is my last offer to you.
This is really interesting. But what if you give me 350 and 50% discount? I will give you all information and also the witness who saw the incident.
The witness? How did you find them?
This is not the point. The point is, do you agree with my offer?
Okay, deal. Okay, deal. Deal. You're right, deal.
Okay, the witness will meet you tomorrow morning. I hope you can close the case soon. Good luck.
Hi. Miss Moriarty sent me. She said you have a question for me.
Oh, please come in.
Can you tell me what happened that night?
What actually happened was
Now we know everything. I will call London Police Investigation Department then.
Sure, let's end this.
Do you finally figure it out?
Please take a seat. I'll tell you everything. Actually, there is no murderer.
Then how did the knife disappear?
If I am not wrong, the one who took the knife was... Well, the real culprit is that cat. He might carry a knife to his home for real.
I don't get it. If this was an accident, then who sent the threatening letter and attacked you?
Would it be except for the cat owner?
And how can we know who the cat's owner is?
We know who she is. We talked to her.
And who do you think the cat owner is? Who sent Mr. Hunt a threatening letter and attacked him to keep him away from the cats?
Oh, honey.
Seems like everything ends well, doesn't it? The real culprit already exposed and ashtray. So yeah, everybody can relax now. There is no more chaotic, mystical, and complicated happening again. Who knows?